are again.
So it's time to be a Nazi!
Nimm doch.
You guys sound like weirdly enthusiastic.
We've just eaten way too much sugar.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's not every day you get to be a Nazi. Especially these days. Oh,
Yeah.
come on, let's find out what this guy's story is then.
We've gotten ourselves some preemptive happiness to buffer us against the depression that's about to come.
Also, I'm curious to see how edited down is this Nazism, or is it pure, you are clearly a Nazi, you're even wearing a swastika?
Nimnak, you are kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it.
So you are a Nazi. Kind of gathered that.
In your blood and fiber, I've constructed an adventure to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
Wow, okay, that's not really sugarcoating it much.
This compound looks familiar. But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area?
Oh wow, we really have no memory, do we? I mean, look at our picture. We look ancient.
Yeah.
You mentioned failing memory, so...
Yeah,
This guy had bad memory loss before I made him immortal, right?
I think so. I mean, we look like Mr. Poopy Butthole's grandfather from Rick and Morty.
Okay. I mean... So, then he talked about our research, but before he was... In the intro, he talked...
The fact he rubs his hands together!
In the intro, he said that we worked in the pastry corps. Did we work as a horrific scientist and later claim to have been a chef during the war?
I would assume so, yes. I mean, I have a failing memory. Why do I keep rubbing my hands together so maliciously? I don't know.
I like how somehow they've managed to make the Am symbol look a little bit like a swastika.
Yeah, I get the impression that's obviously quite intentional.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently we do not remember that we are a Nazi.
We've lied for so long that we've convinced ourselves.
It would seem that way. Which kind of implies at some point there's either going to be a heart-wrenching realization moment.
Well, we've got 2 doors, a guard, and a prisoner.
Well, let's talk to the guard first. I feel like talking to the prisoner first is...
This man is starved.
I've not spoken to him, I just looked at him.
Interesting. I can see his skeletal structure without an X-ray.
Oh wow, we're that kind of doctor as well. We're that kind of evil clinical doctor.
God is the picture of good health. His gun is quite impressive too.
Steady on there.
I was half expecting him to say something about his blonde hair and blue eyes there.
This is the only access to the dirt road.
Okay, well, I'd try and look at the doors, but it's rather inconsistent about whether that'll tell us what the building is or if it'll just go inside.
Yeah, should we talk to the people first? Seriously, how old is our guy? Look at him.
I mean, he was in World War II until he was active in World War II. Arrived sometime after 2012.
So pretty old.
He must have been ancient when Am arrived, and it's been 109 years since then.
God.
You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengeles orders.
That's not
Okay.
concerning at all.
Yeah.
We can't even remember why we're here.
Talk to the,
So we think we have to go out the gate to look for the lost tribe, but... It's a metaphor! You see, we can't go out through the gates either! We're a prisoner too!
Really? Really?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow!
Jesus.
This game is not subtle.
No.
Why are you imprisoned
Just
here?
straight in with the
You have the
eugenics.
features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
Yes. I love the idea of the, fuck you, Nimdok. Just
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah.
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh God. This feels like, I don't know. This feels worse. This feels like Nazism with Alzheimer's thrown in for good measure.
Yeah.
This feels really, really bad.
It's a good thing our background is already completely black, otherwise I feel like this would be ruining our karma.
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
You are saying
come back to
we
that.
were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over.
Oh, that sounded defensive.
Hmm.
Can you imagine if you were actually
It is secured
the
with
the guy in that, like the actual imprisoned guy? You would be like, you fucking with me now, right?
Yeah. Well, we were told to go to the hospital, so obviously we'll go in here first.
Yeah, of course.
This door is the most solid structure in the compound. It is constructed of iron.
Uh-huh. Iron is the strongest
Just-
of all materials.
Just one door in this entire compound is strong.
I cannot open it. The door must be locked.
No, it's a pull door. Pull door. Give it a pull.
The fact that he keeps rubbing his hands together.
Maybe it's just cold out here.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will have time for that after the surgery.
But I
Meet
can't
me
remember
at the
how to.
complex later.
Hmm.
Like,
I love the fact that they felt the need to put a date reference on that poster.
Yeah.
just in case we were in any doubt.
I'm just gonna check. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone probably through the iron door that we can't open.
Yeah.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
Thanks for that.
Okay, so the regime is exterminating the lost tribe. It's good to get that confirmation, I suppose.
I think it looks like we can interact with posters and stuff.
Yeah, it's just a poster in the curtain that we can mess with here by the looks of it.
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
This is going to be a controversial thing to say at this point. I almost feel sorry for Nimdok if he's actually like being tortured by Am and he can't even remember why.
Yeah.
You'd think that Am would, like, preserve his memory to torture him with that. Or, I don't know.
I mean, that's maybe what he's doing here.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
Or, well, I don't know, actually. Maybe he, like, intentionally
I
didn't bring
cannot
back his
take
memory,
this
so he's
down.
going to be like, I'm going
It
to
is
torture you and not even
fastened
tell you
too
why.
securely.
Yeah.
I'm going to torture you and not tell you why. Then I'm going to give you the chance to find out why. And you're going to grab that chance because you want to know why I'm doing this. And then you're going to feel a lot
I was gonna
fucking
say,
worse
yeah,
when
the-
you know.
Truthful. Yeah.
But I think Am did say at the start of the game he's not told any of them why they're there until now.
True. Although some of them may have been able to guess, whereas
Yeah.
he probably has no fucking clue.
I would only repeat.
Well, I guess we're going.
This looks like it is made of paper, but even that is more than I deserve to eat.
So he knows he's done
Okay.
something wrong.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to the curtain. Probably fuck up a surgery.
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
Oh wow. This is
is,
crowded.
Let's look at a few
The
things.
scalpel is coated with dried blood. I doubt that anyone has bothered to sterilize it.
Yeah, well spotted.
It has been a long time since I have seen ether used as an anesthetic.
Yes,
that
yes,
was a
it
long
will
time
be.
ago, yeah.
Yeah.
The anesthetist is administering ether to the patient. This child cannot be more than 8 years old.
You just imagine him going up to the thing. So, what are we doing here today, guys?
Can you take the
Yeah.
scalpel?
Everyone is waiting for me to do something.
We don't know what, apparently.
This
Oh.
must be the recovery room.
Okay.
Recovery is a strong word here.
Yeah.
This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life. This patient will never recover. It is difficult to see what purpose this surgery serves other than to mutilate the patient.
So just to really hammer
There's a
home.
vent that you can look at.
Yeah. We can't talk to any of the patients.
There is heat coming out of this vent.
Probably, yeah.
There is heat.
Oh,
Flee!
finally, we could do something.
There is a passage
He
here.
smiled at that.
Yeah, just get in.
Do we just run? Do we want to take some of the stuff with us from the previous room?
Maybe.
Would it
take
let
the
us?
scalpel. If it lets us, then why not?
Let's
This walk cycle is
and we
something special.
we want to talk to the anaesthetist as well.
He might force us to do the surgery if we talk to him.
We could try.
Take the bloody disgusting scalpel already.
What am I to do?
Ah, you are testing me because I'm new here.
Yes.
Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
Why?
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengele will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate the serum.
What
Can't
is
you
the
take spinal
nature
fluid without
of this
removing the
serum?
spinal
I
cord?
cannot reveal
Yes.
sensitive regime
Could you then?
secrets in such a public setting. Do not worry, Doctor. I remember my military training as well as my medical knowledge.
Okay.
What is Dr. Mengele's position?
Dr. Mengele is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest minds. You are fortunate to be his associate.
What is your function?
function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
I cannot carry out this procedure.
I can see that you don't look well, Doctor. If necessary, Dr. Mengele can take over for you.
Okay. Well, we've confirmed what's going on here.
I'm sorry, Doctor. The ether is necessary for the surgery.
Can you do anything with that chest of drawers over there? The very manky
No.
one?
Doesn't look like it.
Just set dressing.
I assume we can't talk to the child.
No,
but-
let's not risk that, shall we? Now we're holding a rusty, bloodstained scalpel.
I mean,
I kind of want to know what happens when you talk to him now.
yeah. Let's save. If that initiates the surgery, then
Now who's
I
got
feel
morbid
we've been,
curiosity?
I feel we've been betrayed by the
He
mechanics.
is not conscious.
Good. Let's leave it
Okay.
at that.
Yeah, leave. I don't
Take
think you
the
can
child.
take the trial.
Can't stab the anaesthetist, run off with the kid, get down the vent.
I mean, you might be able to use Scalpel with Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's run for it. Let's make a break for it.
So it does kind of feel like that's just really hammering home the evil when you can take spinal fluid without, you know, damaging a spine properly. But no, they're just going to take the whole bottom part of the spinal cord because why not?
Yep.
Okay, so the vent actually just leads to a secret room where they keep
Ovens
next to the recovery ward where the patients aren't going to recover.
God. There's so many things I don't want to investigate.
Monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed.
Funny that.
A gold watch. I am surprised its owner was able to keep it long enough to reach this place. These pliers must be used for extracting gold fillings and teeth from the corpses.
Wow, that's very specific.
Yeah, it seems like he remembers all the details, even if he doesn't remember the general picture.
According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here.
Let's see. It doesn't look like this.
Was there something on the wall? Yeah.
Controls.
Oh God.
This lever
That means we're
must
going to
be
have to
used
put
for
something
setting
in there.
the oven temperature.
See if we can take any
It
of
would
this.
be suicide to be caught with such sensitive records.
It's the fact that he says some things that just sound very, you know,
I would take the the pliers would be useful.
very in character.
This oven.
Can we open the oven?
I have not felt such heat since I lived in the Brazilian rainforest.
I'm assuming at some point we'll put something in there, which I'm just going to sit here and not think about
These
for a while.
ovens are more monstrous than This
I'm
oven.
hoping it's going to be a thing.
Okay, so
This oven.
stop
Oven.
it.
These ovens.
So it's only this big one that we can open, the main door.
Since I lived in the Brazilian rainforest.
Oh, there's a passage.
Oh, there is a passage apparently. That's what I was looking for before and I couldn't find one.
Walk to? Oh.
Oh, this. Wait, I thought we. Okay.
Guys, it's so hard to know where you came from.
Yeah, I thought we came in through the door.
Okay. I bet you that door is locked. Oh, it's not.
Oh, it's that door.
Oh, okay.
Now there's a guy stuck up there.
Oh God.
What are we up to?
How could you so foolishly be caught in the fires?
I was trying to escape, but I was so weak. I fell and got caught.
Why do you risk escaping in such poor physical condition?
That timing was hardly of my own choosing. I learned that I was to be among the next batch of volunteers.
For what were you being given the privilege to volunteer?
Experimentation, they say. Extinction is more like it. Surely you, of all people, know the regime's plan for the lost tribe.
Yeah, I think we should not do either of those things.
There is nothing I can do for you.
You can at least help me end my misery. That would give you the pleasure of seeing another one of us die, you cold-hearted bastard.
Can we use the pliers to get him down?
I hope you're happy with the regime that you set up. Your science could have saved the world. Instead, it conquered it.
What is the importance of the year 1945? It seems to have some significance.
Never forget the year 1945, Nimdok. That was when the truths about you and your unholy experiments came out.
Random.
I seem to recall that you speak Latin. What is engraved on this watch?
Oh.
Well, we didn't even look at the watch.
The engraving says time is truth. And since your time is running out, I'll keep the watch.
Rude.
We got happiness out of that.
Yeah.
I am starting to recall that you do have cause to hate me.
You want to make amends? Get me out of here.
Wise?
Can you, if we give this to the victim?
I should...
Maybe we have to use... Oh.
Yeah, you should be able to escape with this.
Pliers for cutting the wires? Yes, I think this would make escape possible.
But don't think that one good deed will make up for all those poor innocents you butchered.
Okay.
Never forget the year.
Okay.
Don't think the end is near.
I feel like we probably need that ether.
That's for something, probably.
Yeah. Maybe for him?
Maybe. I mean, he asked us to put him out of his misery.
Yeah, and I don't think calling a god or a doctor is going to do that in a good way.
Yeah, and
No.
I doubt we can kill him quickly
Looking at
with a
me,
scalpel.
that would
so.
give-
I have to admit, I'm more inclined to go with Diz's idea of let's stab the anaesthetist and take the ether.
That wasn't my idea. I just said that that's not.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh,
impossible.
he's gone. Yeah.
Let's just take the ether and go then.
Hmm.
Where did he go? Oh, wow. They did the operation while we were out of the room.
Oh.
Shit. Maybe we should have just stabbed the anaesthetist. That would have probably stopped the operation.
Yeah.
What have you done to deserve removal of your eyes?
Disconnect the wires.
Wires.
Oh, we don't have
Wires.
the pliers anymore. We've got the scalpel. What else will he say?
Incredible. A wire
Ugh.
connects this patient's optic nerve to a jar containing 2 human eyes.
Jesus.
Why are your optic nerves wired to the eyeballs in the jar?
Disconnect the wires.
Probably all he's gonna say.
Yeah. So I guess can we use the jar?
If you could find the right pixel.
I do not.
Do we want to take the jar?
No, I think we're supposed to cut the wires with the.
No, the wires.
I think we're supposed to cut the wires with the scalpel.
I guess so.
Yeah, that would be the only go-to, seeing as we don't have the... Yeah, do not use it with the patient.
I do not.
I guess we can't select the wire.
Mhm.
Or can we? No, it seems to be the
No.
patient or the jar. Okay, fuck my plan, man.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have got rid of the pliers yet.
Yeah. That's what we get for trying to be nice. I don't know whether saying the third one will prompt more stuff or whether it's just a very bad idea to for our moral alignment to start.
Yeah, I feel like maybe
complimenting
we
them.
just shouldn't ask.
What?
Well, I don't know. Hmm.
Maybe we'll find something else we can cut it with.
Yeah. So anything new going on in?
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
the kid who...
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm not hurt like the others here.
I just can't feel anything from below the waist.
Do you know who I am?
You are Nimdok? You are more frightening in person than in legend.
What do you know of me?
The things you do are terrible. We small ones are your lab rats.
Are you saying that the doctors here have been using children for experimentation?
Yes.
No, not all the doctors. You and
Just
Dr.
you.
Mengele sent all the good doctors to the prison yard.
So that's the guy that.
Hmm.
So, I am a legend to you.
Yes, but we have our own legends. Legends that owe nothing to your regime. You will fail, no matter how many of us you cut apart.
Why do you say that the regime will fail?
The golem will finish you. It will not be mastered by your regime. The golem will wake up, and when it sees with its own eyes the evil you have done, it will turn on you and save us.
Hmm. I like how we get happiness from
Yeah.
hearing that a
Get
golem
so
is going to
much.
track us down and
We
destroy
will
us.
not rest until your regime is destroyed.
Well,
Continue your research.
was that lamp always glowing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, okay. I'm just noticing details that I didn't notice before and being like,
I should.
Hmm.
fine.
There is.
You can at least... That would...
Can we give the scalpel to him and maybe he can cut himself loose?
Maybe.
I should.
We might have to summon somebody to help him, and I don't like doing that, but I don't see what else we can do for him.
I guess.
Let's call the guard, because the guard might take our orders, whereas the doctors will have plans.
I think the guard's gonna shoot him, but...
I mean, what do you think the doctor's gonna do?
Well, the doctor will be worse than the guard, I think.
I will call the guard.
Why? So the guard can taunt me as I die a slow death?
I will summon one of the doctors.
No. I'm better off here than under the knives of you butchers.
There is nothing I can do for you.
You can at least help me end my misery. That would
Why
give
would
you
we
the
talk to the other
pleasure of
guy?
seeing another
The other
one of
person.
us die, you cold-hearted bastard.
Old colleague. Because he's not going to
Never
himself free.
forget the year
Yeah, he says
1945.
the same thing.
That was when the
Can we try offering him the ether now that we've run out of other options?
Hmm.
Then I hope you're...
I should.
Can we... Hang on, can we use it on him?
Ah!
Ah.
That feels much better.
The ether should relieve the pain.
I feel so lightheaded, so sleepy.
Okay.
Did we just kill him? I feel like we just killed him.
It's...
In a nice way.
Yeah, honestly, it's probably for the best if we just killed him.
Yeah.
I
We
don't...
still get to keep the ether, so...
Yeah.
This guard is the.
Yeah, I'll just talk to him.
You get only one warning, Doctor. Dr. Mengeles' orders cannot be disobeyed. Go to surgery at once.
I mean...
Do we need to use the ether on this guy first? Before we try and chop out the eye things?
Maybe... Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Considering he's in a lot of pain.
This should ease your suffering.
Okay.
As I see now, a trinity of three beasts, one like us, one from the east, one from the steppes. They speak in number.
Gee, I wonder what that is.
The lost tribe of our brothers sleeping on the moon. They sleep in darkness, unseen by the beasts. Such a vision, so tiring. I have to rest.
He is not conscious.
Okay. Can we
Does that-
disconnect the jar now, or are we
Maybe,
done
yeah.
here?
I think we're probably done here.
No, I think we can take the jar now.
I do not.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
now we have a jar of eyeballs.
He wanted us to be disconnected. He wanted to be disconnected from that, so we managed to do it now that he's no longer in pain.
Yeah.
I seem
Jesus.
perfectly preserved, almost alive.
Great. So yeah, tell me if I'm reading into that. So the three beasts are obviously the three supercomputers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that sounds like there's a colony of humans asleep on the moon?
Sounded like it. We were told that we were the last 5 surviving humans, but there's more maybe on the moon. A lunar
Yeah.
colony that survived Am.
Yeah, maybe they went into hiding after did what he did.
Yeah, so maybe we can rescue humanity.
How are you feeling?
I feel okay.
Get
We will.
Question is, where do we go from here?
Back into the oven
I was
room?
going to say, has anything new come to that?
I mean, we were told to go to surgery. Now that we've gathered the eyes, do you think the guard will let us go?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Or maybe
I
he'll...
guess-
Is there anything over there on the table?
Dr. Mengele might have something to say to us.
Look at the pliers. We took the pliers.
this ply.
Oh, maybe there's
Then
more.
they're clearly not actually there anymore.
Well,
Okay,
we
now
get
we
'em.
have pliers again.
Good.
According
Oh, we never actually used the controls. I don't
Oh,
know that we
yeah.
should.
There's nothing in there, so it's not going to do much.
this other, I have not.
Were they... Hold on. But it's still hot in there whether we...
I have this other.
You can turn it up high or leave it on low, but it continues to burn.
Okay.
I think we go talk to the guard next and see what we can do
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll be doing that next time.
Mm.
Well,
Thoughts for later.
yeah, we'll see you then.
Hmm.